Hello everyone, it's Ya. I am back today with another cooking video. I guess it's considered cooking. I'm gonna be making a drink that's pretty popular, trendy recently. I don't know if it's still trendy, but it's been pretty popular since earlier this year, I think. I think it started in Korea because it has a Korean name. It's called Dalgona coffee. So it only works in instant coffee. Apparently instant coffee has some kind of component in it, I guess, that makes it foamy. And the whole point of the Dalgona coffee is that it has coffee foam on top and you mix it with milk to get this like coffee latte kind of drink. So I'm gonna be using a Vietnamese instant coffee. It's black coffee and it only works with black coffee, I think. From what I remember, I think it only works with black instant coffee. And I've also seen other people make it with matcha or Thai tea. So today I'm gonna be also making Dalgona matcha latte. This is matcha powder in a candle jar. And I have some soy milk today. I made this on my own. If you want to know how to make this, you can watch my homemade tofu video. That video shows you how to make soy milk as well. And then I have some sugar. So there are 3 ingredients that's needed for the Dalgona coffee, and it's sugar, instant black coffee powder, and some hot water. I have some hot water in this jar. And for this matcha one, I'm gonna be using heavy cream because I don't think it's gonna be able to be whipped like instant coffee to be foamy, so I'm gonna have to use heavy cream instead to make it foamy. I have tried making the coffee foam for the Dalgona coffee and it did work one time, but I haven't made it into a drink where I put it in milk and mix it up and drink it and everything, so I haven't tried to see how that would taste. We'll try that today. I think I'm gonna start with the matcha one just because I've never made it before. I am going to see if it works because I don't want the coffee one to be done and then it takes more than once to make the matcha one. I think I'm gonna make whipped cream and then I'll just add some matcha powder into it. I'm not sure how much I'm supposed to use. I'm just gonna put a random amount in, I guess. Hope it works. I think I need to add more. I hope I don't have to use the whole thing. If it doesn't work, then I won't have any other whipped cream to mix with. I don't know how long this is gonna take, so I'm probably gonna fast forward this. So after 5 minutes of mixing this, it looks like this now. It looks like cake icing. I'm gonna add some matcha powder in here and mix it in. I'm gonna add about half a teaspoon. Oh, I think that's a little too much. I wonder if it would have worked if I added the matcha in before I mixed it.
A few minutes later.
Okay, the matcha one is done. The matcha cream is done. Looks like this. Very light, like a light pink. I just like dropped a whole spoonful on the table. Guess I could taste it, right? Tastes like nothing. I wonder if I could mix some sugar in here right now. I need some sugar. It kind of tastes like the cream that you get in between the layers of cake.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Now it's sweet. It tastes like matcha cream. So the matcha one is done. I'm gonna set this aside and then I'm gonna make the coffee one. And I'm gonna add both of them into milk at the same time so they don't melt. Okay, I'm back with a clean mixer. I'm gonna get started on the coffee one. So the ratio for making the coffee one is the same amount for each ingredient. So for however much amount of coffee powder there are, I'm gonna have to put the same amount for the sugar and hot water. I'm gonna open this and see how much is in one packet. This is 1 tablespoon. So that's 1 tablespoon. That's less than a tablespoon. I would say it's about half a tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoon. I'm gonna put 1.5 tablespoons of sugar in here. Alright, now I'm gonna put 1.5 tablespoons of hot water. So this is 1.5 tablespoons of instant black coffee powder, 1.5 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and 1.5 spoons of hot water. Let's start mixing. Supposedly, if you don't have a hand mixer, if you mix with a spoon, you have to mix it like 400 times or whatever in order to get that like foamy consistency. I think it also has like the name of like 400 times blended coffee or something like that. I wonder if this works with cold water. Why does it have to be hot water? What if the water gets cold before it gets blended? This is probably gonna take a longer time than the matcha.
Much later.
I don't know, it looks more foamy when other people made it. These ice are supposed to be piggy shaped because I bought piggy molds, but they don't look like piggies anymore. They're supposed to look like pigs, the ice cubes. Now I have some ice in these glasses. I'm gonna pour some milk in here. This is soy milk, homemade soy milk. I filled it about 2/3. Now for the most important part to make this drink look pretty. I'm gonna put each of these in separate bags. And I'm gonna make it look pretty on top of the soy milk. This is the matcha one. It feels like I'm putting icing on a cake. It doesn't look pretty. I think I failed. It looks like just random piles of matcha cream on top of milk. I think this might be enough for 2 small cups. I feel like I should have added a little more water because it's kind of, I don't know, the texture seemed like it could be fluffier. Got some on my finger. It tastes like chocolate candy. This by itself tastes like chocolate candy. I mean coffee candy, not chocolate candy, coffee candy. This is not gonna look pretty either. Oh, it flattens out pretty quickly. There's no point in me putting it in a thing because it just flattens. Alright, now that I'm done with making the 2 drinks, I'm gonna try them. Which one should I try first? This is the coffee I added some chocolate chunks on top, the matcha one. I tried to make this one look pretty, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. This one's overflowing almost, so I think the heavy cream is melting, maybe? So I'm gonna try this one first before it overflows. It tastes like a matcha soy milk latte, but the heavy cream has like a... Oh, why are you slanted? The heavy cream, or the cream on top, has like a buttery taste, so it kind of tastes like the cheese foam that they put on top of bubble teas. In some bubble tea shops, they make this like cheese foam topping that you can add in some of your drinks. The matcha cream on top here kind of makes it taste like a cheese foam, the cheese foam cream that you get at bubble tea shops. I think it needs a little more sugar because I didn't add any sugar in the soy milk that I made, so it kind of tastes a little bland. It only has a little bit of sweetness from the matcha cream part from the sugar that I added earlier in the mix. Not bad. Just needs a little more sugar. I think because I let it sit for a little bit, the coffee mixture is starting to sink to the bottom. It's good to have the ice. The ice kind of keeps this layered. Time to try the coffee one. I can't really drink this because there's too much coffee foam on top. All I taste is just the bitter coffee. I'm gonna mix this with a straw. Okay, I'm back with a spoon. I shouldn't have filled it so full. Now I can't really mix this. I guess it becomes like a latte, kind of. It's kind of hard to mix as well. Alright, now it looks like it's blended well. I only taste the coffee, I don't taste the milk. It's super concentrated. It tastes like if you take a piece of coffee candy and you just melt that and you just like take a sip of the candy liquid. That's what it tastes like. It's really concentrated. It's very bitter. I think I added too much of the coffee mix into this drink. I wonder if I could take some out and add more milk. It tastes much better this time after taking some of the coffee out and adding more soy milk into it. It tastes like a latte. The sweetness is perfect. I think I like the matcha one more though. This could be a drink sold at a bubble tea shop. Let's just add some tapioca pearls and it'll be a type of bubble tea. So in conclusion, these drinks are pretty good. I think I would make them again, but I think I would only make the matcha one because I think the matcha one tastes better than the coffee one. And I think I would probably try to add like some tapioca pearls in there to make it a bubble tea or something. And make it a little more sweeter than this time. This time it's a little bland. Maybe sweeten the soy milk a little bit. I think it's because in the beginning the coffee was so concentrated. It was really bitter, the first sip I had. It tastes like a coffee latte. What's a coffee latte? It just tastes like a latte, I guess. Yeah, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give me a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I like reading comments. I appreciate the comments, although there aren't that many. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.